And yet, a rifle is fine. What is this creature? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Time for a formal introduction. My name is Matt, and I am one of the content creators over here on the AR15.com YouTube channel. I've been into firearms for quite some time. I enjoy the mechanical ins and outs of guns and ammunition. Over on my original channel, Buffman Range, I did a lot of ammunition testing as well as armor, and 5.7x28 was one of my specialties. With all that being said, it's time to get into this video. Today from the Silencer Shop Authority program, we have the Dead Air Wolverine PBS-1 AK compatible suppressor. I don't want to bore you with too much jibber jabber, but the Silencer Shop Authority program allows content creators such as myself a very short period of time to rent NFA devices from them to do reviews or overviews on, so that when you guys are looking to make purchases, you are as best as informed as possible. Let's get the basic specifications out of the way. The less moving around you have to do for basic information, the better. The Wolverine PBS-1 is rated for various 30 cal rifle cartridges up to 7.62x54R. Silencer Shop also lists 300 Win Mag with no barrel length restrictions. It sports a stainless steel exterior and stellite baffles. Cerakote is our finish material. Overall length is 7.4 inches with the adapters installed. Our tube diameter is 1.5 inches, and the largest OD is 1.93 inches, where the thread adapter collars reside. Weight-wise, it will depend on the thread adapter you're using, but anywhere from 19.8 ounces to a little over 25 ounces. Our exit hole is a very generous 440 thousandths, and the Wolverine PBS-1 uses Dead Air's Nomad end caps. The serialized portion of the PBS-1 is the outer tube right below the knurling. Since you all called me out on the last video, MSRP is $10.99, but can be commonly found for sale under at Silencer Shop. What makes the PBS-1 unique among other suppressors is its AK-friendly mounting solution. Dead Air currently offers thread adapters in, I think, 11 pitches from 1/2 inch by 28 to the common 14x1 left-hand threads for most AKM pattern rifles, all the way up to the Zastava M92 PAP in the 26mm left-hand thread. These thread adapters will work with all various barrel threading techniques ComBlock guns employ, whether direct threads on the barrel or a front sight base with threads pressed over the barrel. Dead Air's inserts index off the muzzle of your AK pattern rifle versus the barrel shoulder or front sight base shoulder. This mounting technique, coupled with the overbore through hole, addresses barrel threads that may not be very concentric. A general disclaimer is that one should always use a suppressor alignment rod to ensure your bimetal sumbitch isn't going to strike your baffles and ruin your day. Depending on what thread pattern you have, you may buy multiples of these inserts. If they are in stock, you'll need essentially just Mr. Slip and slide crescent wrench here if you don't have the right size wrench to change some of these threaded inserts out. But you want to spin this front collar off so that it's out of your way. And then on the suppressor itself, there's a dimple on this collar and a dimple on the suppressor. So you move those to line up, and you can take this cap off, which is the detent retaining cap. You take this spring out, and then here is your threaded insert. Obviously, I've loosened this up. Then you can thread whatever other insert you want on here. Installation is in the reverse. We'll put this on the M92 here. You will definitely want to tighten this down good and tight, because with the left-hand threads, and these are right-hand threads, inadvertently you're going to at some point possibly loosen this one up trying to tighten it. So you just line those two dimples up and push down. And there's some different set points on this collar to raise this detent retaining up so that you can get them in the right spot. You can thread this collar on if you want, just a little ways. And then you can take your rifle. Obviously, try not to muzzle your hand. And then once you've got that on, you can move this detent cap here to line up with your detent and spring if you have one. And then take the other collar and thread it, all the way down until it's tight. You can't put this on the other way. I mean, you can, but this won't slip over those standoffs. For our host, we used a total of 4 AK pattern rifles. I wanted to test this on a standard AR, but the goodie box from Silencer Shop did not contain a 1/2-inch adapter. We used our Palmetto State Armory AK-47 GF3 in 7.62x39 with the 14mm mount. All right, we're going to do the standard sub-super combo. So 1 round of Subsonic, 1 round of regular 124 grain full metal jacket. This is Golden Tiger. We will shoot just at the dirt at 25 yards. The camera is about 10 feet away from me. So Subsonic first. Supersonic. Quite a bit of difference there. There is more gas to the face with the Supersonic, but it's not too bad. The Subsonic is very pleasant on the ears. We also used our Romac 2 in 5.45 with a CNC Warrior 22mm to 14mm mount. Talk about stacking tolerances. We have a Romac 2 with some various stacking tolerance adapter on there. 5.45. Gas to the face, slow fire isn't too bad. The CNC Warrior M22 to M14 left hand definitely helped, so we could throw this PBS-1 on there. With our 26mm mount, we used our M92 PAP SBR in 7.62x39. We'll see if the addition of the suppressor on our M92 will let our Subsonic cycle. So we'll do sub, super again. And finally, we use the Zastava M85 PAP pistol in 5.56x45mm. We're out with our PBS-1. We actually have this mounted to an M85 PAP, which is in 5.56 NATO. We have some rounds loaded up, just some 55 grain full metal jacket. We verified that the suppressor is concentric to the bore as much as possible with an alignment rod. If you don't have some of those, they're a good thing to have. Trying to see where it's throwing all my brass. All of our hosts had good reduction in noise. Our best sound reduction came from running 7.62x39 Subsonics that we tested on my channel from Brown Bear and Detroit Ammo Company. I tested the accuracy at 50 yards and was very pleased with under 1-inch groups with both of those loads. Our point of impact, point of aim shift with subs can versus no can at approximately 50 yards was around 1 inch. If I could offer any comments on room for improvement, it would be to add an additional hex somewhere on the OD of this can to help get the inserts nice and tight, since some of the left-hand thread inserts have a tendency to loosen up the right hand thread insert. Overall, if you own an AK pattern rifle and you're looking for a can that can accommodate multiple thread sizes and possible thread alignment issues, the Dead Air Wolverine PBS-1 definitely fits that bill. As we close, I always like to thank Silencer Shop, Dead Air Mask, our sponsor for this video, which is TNVC, and you all for watching. If you felt that I've made an error or there's something I can do better next time, drop the comment below. And until next time, catch you at the range.